The Animal Kingdom Lodge is one of Disney's most immersive hotels. You can literally wake up to animals right outside your window. And while the theming is great, so is the food, with some amazing restaurants like Boma, Jiko, and Sanaa. There are so many iconic eats at this resort. But today I'm telling you about 5 hidden foods at the Animal Kingdom Lodge that you've probably never heard of that you need to try. Before we get into today's video, I need everyone to do me a favor and hit that subscribe button if you enjoy honest Disney food reviews. And with that being said, let's go get food number 1. I honestly have no idea where this first place is. I've been walking around in circles and I feel crazy. All right, I think we're finally headed in the right direction. I hear a waterfall, so I think that probably means we're by the pool. If you haven't figured it out, we are actually headed to the pool bar here at the Kidani Village at the Animal Kingdom Lodge Resort. I have never been to the pool here and it's honestly really awesome. The splash pad for kids looks super fun. But we're here for the pool bar. The Maji or Mahi pool bar, sorry, I'm not really sure how to say it, is really tucked away back here, and it kind of serves as the quick service restaurant for this side of the resort because they don't really have a full quick service restaurant over here at Kidani Village. So this is kind of it. So not only are they serving up drinks and like a full bar kind of situation, they also have a bunch of food, which I want to show you. A lot of interesting things. They have a gourmet grilled cheese, a hot dog. They have a non-pocket chicken club, some spiced pork nachos, a Caesar salad with tandoori chicken, a Caesar salad with chermoula shrimp, a quinoa apricot power bowl, but I am all here for that grilled cheese. If there's one thing about Disney, it's that they love to throw a grilled cheese on a menu, and this one sounds super interesting. Now, they have some iconic grilled cheeses throughout the Disney parks. Obviously, over in Disneyland, we have the Jolly Holiday combo from the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe. That is my favorite Disney food of all time. It is so delicious. They also have a really good grilled cheese, weirdly enough, at the Ale and Compass at the Yacht Club Resort for lunch. That one is really good. But you can find a bunch throughout Disneyland and Disney World. And this one might just be the most interesting of them all. This here is the gourmet grilled cheese. It has pear chutney, goat cheese, cheddar, smoked Gouda, bresaola, and pickled onion on multigrain bread served with seasoned chips for $11.79. And guys, how insane does this sandwich look? It doesn't even look like a grilled cheese. It just looks like a full-on sandwich here with all this meat, the onions. This looks incredible. I could smell that sweet, sweet goat cheese already. Let's try this out. Okay, this is absolutely incredible. Like I thought it would, this eats like a full-on meaty sandwich. This is like a whole filling meal. There is so much cheese oozing out of this sandwich, particularly the goat cheese, which is incredible on here. I have never even thought to add goat cheese to a grilled cheese, but now I don't want a grilled cheese without goat cheese ever. It is so good on here. The tang that you get from a goat cheese really translates well to this sandwich here when you kind of combined it with the beef and all these pickled red onions. And speaking of pickled red onions, the sweetness and the vinegariness and the brine from those pickled red onions works super well with the goat cheese, and kind of we got that super toasty bread. It's toasted perfectly, that multigrain there. This is amazing. I shouldn't be surprised though, because I am just a sucker for goat cheese. Throw goat cheese on anything on a menu and I'm probably going to be ordering it. And it just does something to this grilled cheese that is really unique and unlike any other grilled cheese that I have personally ever had before. The meat that they're using in this is kind of like an Italian lunch meat, like a salted dried beef. I did have to look that up because I wasn't sure, because I'm kind of surprised that like African themed hotel and restaurant that they would have like an Italian meat in there, but no, it is what I thought it was. I'm sure if you are vegetarian, you might be able to ask them to omit that and not put it in the grilled cheese if you still wanted to try it out. And yeah, this is a winner for sure. I say without a doubt, if you are staying at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, whether it's the Jumbo House or here at Kidani Village, you must come over here and get this grilled cheese. If you like goat cheese, I would even say, no matter where you're staying at Disney World, come over to the Animal Kingdom Lodge and try this out. This is absolutely delicious. It's served with these seasoned chips here. I'm pretty sure the seasoning on these chips is the same seasoning blend that you can get over on the African spiced corn in Animal Kingdom, right in front of the safari there. They used to grill it fresh and put that seasoning on it. It used to be really, really good. They don't grill it fresh anymore, so it's not as good. These chips could honestly use even more of that seasoning because it is just so tasty, and they're a little bit of a kettle chip almost. I thought they were Lay's, but nope, they are a kettle chip. They're a solid accompaniment, although like on a day like today when it's a little bit cooler, I wish this was served with some type of soup. I feel like this might sound weird, but like butternut squash soup would go really well with this grilled cheese here. I wish you could kind of sub out the chips for that. I know they serve a butternut squash soup over in Boma at Jumbo House, and they also have it at the quick service over there as well. I feel like it would just pair well. If this sandwich had like a dunk accompaniment, if you could dunk this in some soup, it would be game over here. And I will definitely be back for this. There's no doubt about that. I will be coming out of my way to come back and get this grilled cheese here. And it's kind of got me thinking, since this was so good from a pool bar, like I bet some of this other stuff would be really good as well. The non-pocket chicken club, that sounds delicious, as well as the spiced pork nachos. Has anyone ever had them before? Now I'm curious because this is like the hidden bar of the century over here. So I bet some of the other food is really good too. Let me know if you've tried that stuff. Comment down below and let me know how it is if you have. Well, Maji or Mahi, however the heck you pronounce it, I still haven't figured that out. That was a great first stop of the day. And now we actually have to head over to the Jumbo House, the other side of the resort, for our next 4 foods. Jumbo House is certainly home to some amazing food, most notably at Boma, one of the more popular restaurants here at Disney World and definitely here at Animal Kingdom Lodge. It's an African-inspired buffet and it is so delicious, but that's a really popular spot, not a hidden spot. So we will not be going to Boma today. I've got something else in mind. Just off the beautiful lobby here at the Jumbo House is the Victoria Falls Lounge. It's literally just down these stairs here. And man, what a place for a bar. I've actually never gotten food here before, but I heard they have some amazing things. It is honestly so cozy here at this lounge. I've only ever sat here before for a drink before heading into Boma. I've never actually had a full Victoria Falls Lounge experience, but I know a bunch of people have been commenting that I need to try a couple of things on the menu. So I've heard you loud and clear. Today is the day. It's a very quiet day here today too at the Victoria Falls Lounge. A ton of seating options, including these cozy little benches here. And we've got a 2-inch plasma on the screen that is like the tiniest TV at a bar that I have ever seen in my life. I actually can't even read the score and I'm just a few feet away. While it's not going to be included in the list, I am at a lounge, so I figured I had to get a little beverage here. They have a bunch of different options on the menu. I was interested in trying like an espresso martini here if they had one, but they don't. They only have this cold brew martini, so I decided against it. But I did hear the most popular drink on this menu here is the prickly pear mule. So that is what I decided to get. This has an African vodka, a pear liqueur, and lime, and then it's topped with a Fever Tree ginger beer for 16 bucks. I hope it's not too sweet. Let's try it out. Whew. That is one strong beverage. Oh my God. They did not skimp on the vodka. That is certainly for sure. Maybe I just got a sip from the bottom or something and it was all on there. So let me give it a stir here. Still very, very strong, but honestly, very, very good. I like a strong drink. I always say this in my videos, but when I'm paying a lot of money for a drink, I want to taste the alcohol, and there is no doubt you can in this beverage here. When you give it a stir, it's still strong, but it kind of distributed it a little bit better, so it's not like hitting you in the face like that first sip of mine. But this is very tasty. You definitely get a little bit of that ginger from the ginger beer, and that prickly pear is heavy on the prickly pear flavor, but that's exactly what I wanted from this drink here. It's really good, and I would definitely get it again. It kind of reminds me a lot, which I expected a little bit, of the, what is it called? The Night Blossom from over in Pandora in Animal Kingdom in the Avatar area, that frozen drink that you've probably all seen. It has like this color on the bottom, and then it has the green in the center, and then this color again, icy on top. I love that drink, so there's no surprise that I like this one here. So if you like the Night Blossom, come over to Victoria Falls and get yourself this beverage. You will probably like it, especially if you like strong drinks. Now the drink was easy. I just asked my server what the most popular drink on the menu is and kind of what this lounge was known for, and he came through with a great recommendation because I really like this drink here. But it's a little more difficult when it comes to food, and that's because the food on this menu here looks really, really impressive. I'll read it to you off real quick. They have marinated olives with almonds, spiced duck drumettes, a burger, Cape Town slap chips, goat cheese dip, and a charcuterie board. They're calling it a grub board. But all these sound really, really good. We are going to be getting 3 things from the menu here at Victoria Falls, and I've kind of narrowed everything down except for the last thing. I can't decide between the duck drumettes or the slap chips. I think I'm going to have to ask which one is better or more popular to make my final decision here. As for the other 2 things I'm getting, I guess today's theme is goat cheese because there's no way I'm coming to the Victoria Falls Lounge and not getting the goat cheese dip. I've had people telling me to come over here and try this for ages, so that's definitely on the list to try. And then I decided to get the burger here as well because it sounded really interesting. I like trying all the different burgers around Disney World, and it's really funny because no matter what restaurant or lounge that you go to, I feel like if you ask the cast members like how the burger is there, they're gonna say, oh, it's the best on Disney property, or oh, it's one of the best on Disney property. It's always really funny how that works out, and I respect them though. They're very loyal to the burgers that they serve at their restaurants, and not surprising, my server here let me know that it's one of the best on property, so I cannot wait to try it. I wish you could have seen my reaction when all this food was placed on the table, because holy cow, does this look amazing. I am not even kidding you. The smells that I am smelling from this food, I already know this is going to be amazing. Like, there is no doubt in my mind. This smells like I am just blown away right now. For a lounge that no one talks about, that's like right in the middle of the Animal Kingdom Lodge lobby, there's no one here right now. I am shook, and there is no way I am not trying this spiced goat cheese dip first. This is served with assorted breads for $10. And speaking of incredible smells, the first thing that I smelled when this food was put down on our table was like a handmade dough. It almost smelled of a handmade wood-fired pizza dough. And that is exactly what this looks like. This is our vessel for the goat cheese dip. I mean, I don't think it could get any better than this. It's so fresh, it's so toasty and warm. Just like with all this food, I already know this is going to be amazing. I don't even have to try it to tell you. Shall we go for a dunk here? We'll get some of that, I'm not sure what kind of bread this is. It looks like wood-fired pizza dough. We've got to dig this on up, this goat cheese dip. Oh man. It also looks like there's some type of like spicy red sauce and a little bit of maybe, is that meat on top? I don't know. Whatever it is, I know it's about to be amazing. I'm just trying to gather my thoughts here. Oh my God. I think I just stumbled upon one of my new favorite dishes at Disney World. And like, I am not even kidding you. This is incredible. How did I not listen to you guys sooner and come get this? I gotta get another bite here as soon as possible. Try to get more goat cheese dip on here. That second bite might have been even better than the first because I got some of that, whatever that stuff is on top, and man, has like those African spices similar to the chips that we had earlier. Guys, this is incredible. Since the menu isn't that descriptive, I did get a little bit more information on this dish for you. So that meat stuff that I thought was kind of on the top, it reminded me of maybe like a ground pork or a ground beef. It's actually like a spiced olive tapenade. And now that I think of it, I am tasting a little bit of like a briny olive in that second bite that I got there. It's really, really good on there. They kind of chop it finely. You can kind of mix it around to get a little bit in every bite, and I recommend you do that. And then the red sauce on top is a pepper jelly. I'm not really tasting it too much in this dish, and maybe that's because the olives and the goat cheese are so overpowering, and it is just, I've said it 100 times already, this dish is incredible. I also got a little bit of more detail about this bread here. So this is naan bread. I thought it was pizza dough, and that's mainly because of like the shape and how like puffy it is here. It's actually naan bread, but they don't cook it in a traditional tandoor oven, so it kind of puffs up a little bit more than usual. It is nice and like crispy, toasty on the bottom. I can't even find the words to tell you how good this is, but you seriously need to come try it. Another dish for all you goat cheese lovers out there. If you love goat cheese, go try that grilled cheese. Come try this dip. You will not be disappointed. It reminds me of like a ricotta cheese dip and like pizza bread. Like that's what it kind of reminds me of. Like just like pizza dough with ricotta cheese as a dip, but it's just so much better than just plain ricotta and plain pizza dough. I don't know what they are cooking up over here at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, but man, today's trip might solidify that this resort has like some of my favorite food at Disney World. For real, this is, oh my God. I have got to cut myself off from the goat cheese dip. Otherwise, I will eat that whole thing and I won't be able to eat the rest of the food. But here next, we're going to try this Brie Burger and seasoned chips. This has Munster cheese, chaka jam, a green tomato pickle, and a peri-peri aioli for $22. Break this bad boy in half here. Looks solid. It's pretty funny because I had no idea they even had a burger here at Victoria Falls. This is a new burger unlocked for me at Disney World. I feel like I've tried them all at this point, but this is one I have never tried, so let's go for it. Okay, yeah, I am fully on board the Victoria Falls hype train after an amazing dip and an amazing burger here. This burger is charred so nicely. You could really taste that charred flavor, similar to the naan bread from the dip. The char flavor on this burger is amazing. And all of the flavors of the toppings here are like way different than a topping you'd get on any other burger at Disney World. And it all works together really well. I would assume the chaka jam is kind of what's under the burger here on this bottom bun. It's just a tiny bit sweet. And it works really well with that thick slice of Munster there. There's also maybe like some pickled vegetables on top. I'm not entirely sure what is on top of here, but it all works together really well. Star of the show, though, is that patty. The patty is thick, it's meaty, and like I said, it has that fantastic char flavor cooked to a perfect medium here. This is, well, I don't think it's the best burger at Disney World. I still think Steakhouse 71 is the best, with Tiffin's coming in at number 2. Honestly, this might be a top 5. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that. And that's a high compliment. There's so many amazing burgers at Disney World. This might be a top 5. Amazing. Do you guys see how, like, juicy that patty is? It is so incredibly juicy here. And I bet it'd be even better. Should I dip it in goat cheese dip? I'm, like, on a dipping kick here. Since I went to Disney Springs and I went to Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar and I started dipping everything in the dip there. So you know what? Why not dip it in the goat cheese dip? Here, we're going all out. We're going for it. Oh. Just when you thought it couldn't get any better, it does with the goat cheese dip. I'm a Victoria Falls stan. And I was actually informed that you're able to substitute the side of spiced chips for a side of the Cape Town slap chips. It's only $2 extra to upgrade that, so I definitely say go for it. And that's what we're gonna be trying next. And these look so good. But we ended up just getting the full order so I could show you. These are the Cape Town slap chips. They are fried potatoes with arugula, apricots, sherry vinegar, and blue cheese crumbles for $13. And this is an absolutely huge portion. This is a big bowl, and it is completely filled with these potatoes. Let's dig in here. These look good. These look great too. Like, I'm so impressed. Once again, to no surprise, these are really good. You get nice little crispy bits in there, and you get that little bit of the sherry vinegar. I could honestly use a little bit more vinegar. I do enjoy like a salt and vinegar chip, so I feel like that would kind of mimic that in these potatoes, but they're pretty much like roasted potatoes tossed in that sherry vinegar. And then they've got the apricots, the arugula, the little blue cheese crumble. I'm not usually a blue cheese person. Like, I won't not order something if it has it in it, but I'll usually like kind of take it out if it's in something and like replace it with another type of cheese. But I decided to just go all out and go for it here with the blue cheese. And honestly, I enjoy it on here. Toss a little bit more vinegar on here and maybe even some bacon. I feel like bacon, a little salty, a little extra salty crunch on here would be fantastic. But honestly, on their own, I would also highly recommend. These are amazing. And $13 for this humongous bowl is an actual steal. Like, I feel like I am stealing from the Victoria Falls Lounge by getting this ginormous bowl of potatoes for only $13. Like, there is no way one single person needs this many. Like, this is shareable amongst at least 4 people here. This is an insane amount of potatoes. Well, I don't think anything that I could say or any video that I could show you will exude the amount of cozy vibes that the Victoria Falls Lounge brings. Like I said, I'd only been there once before and kind of just got a drink and went to Boma afterwards. But man, I genuinely think after my visit today, that might be a top 5 lounge at Disney World. Cozy vibes, the ambiance is incredible. But it's not just that. The drinks, great. The food, even better. Like, the food that I tried today, all 3 things, I highly, highly recommend and will be running back here for as soon as any of my friends want to come to the Victoria Falls Lounge because it was so good. Well, we have officially reached 4 hidden foods at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge that you didn't know about that you need to try, meaning we still have one more thing to get. So number 5 is going to come from the Mara, which is the quick service restaurant here at Jambo House. The Mara is of course where you can get the iconic zebra domes. If you're not eating at Boma, you're able to pick up a pack of 4 here at the Mara, and they are so good. Highly recommend. But those are a well-known thing. Those are an iconic Disney food. We are here for something a little off the beaten path. This is the passion fruit, orange, and guava frozen slush that you could get for $6.29. There is also an option if you wanted to get this topped with vodka for $14, or you can get it topped with an African rum for $15. And since I've already had a beverage tonight, I decided to go the non-alcoholic route, so it's only $6.29 for a little slushy, and you guys know POG juice is amazing. In case you didn't know though, POG juice is passion orange guava juice, and you can get it at most Disney restaurants for breakfast. But no Disney restaurant, except for the Mara now, serves it in frozen slush form. You'll love to see it. Let's try this out. It's sweet, it's cold, it tastes exactly like the juice that we all know and love, just in frozen slushy form. Like, it so good. I imagine if I was staying here at the Animal Kingdom Lodge and having like a little pool day, I would 100% be coming into the Mara, getting myself a POG slushy here, maybe even adding some vodka or something, sitting by the pool, relaxing and enjoying this refreshing drink. This is fantastic. I wish they kind of had this in more places, because there are a ton of places around Disney World that have like frozen slushes in the parks, at the resorts and whatnot. And I don't see why they couldn't bring a POG flavored slush to all of those places. Like, I know they have them in the confectionery in Magic Kingdom, as well as Big Top Souvenirs. Even in Disney Springs, Goofy's Candy Company and the Candy Cauldron, they have like all the frozen slushes. So let's add that POG juice flavor to them, because it is sometimes inconvenient to come to the Animal Kingdom Lodge. It's kind of a little out of the way for some people. So bring it to more places so more people can enjoy this. It's really, really good, as expected, because POG juice is fantastic. This is gonna give me a brain freeze soon though, so I think it's time to head out of here. But there you have it, folks. That marks 5 hidden foods at Animal Kingdom Lodge that you probably didn't know about that you need to go try ASAP. Seriously, everything I tried today, I would rate a 10 out of 10. Like, I really genuinely loved all 5 items that I tried today. 10 out of 10 on all of them, and I am so happy because the last couple videos I posted, the food that I tried in them just wasn't that great, and I was really hoping we'd have a video come through with some amazing food that I could share with you guys, and this was certainly it. So whether you're staying at the Animal Kingdom Lodge or not, I would come over here for any of the foods that I tried today. Come over to the Victoria Falls Lounge, go to that pool bar over there, grab yourself that grilled cheese, or come to the Mara and grab the POG slushy. As always, thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers for supporting the channel. I appreciate all of you guys, and thank you for watching this video. If you don't already, you like honest Disney food reviews, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.